Hi family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, a very warm welcome to you. Today I am going to show you how to make this delicious teriyaki chicken wings. It is sweet, it's got all the things you want on a chicken wing, okay? If you're interested to find out how I make these, then stay tuned and let's get started. To get started, I have got my cleaned chicken wings and I'm going to be using some garlic granules, onion powder, chili powder, chicken seasoning, black pepper and some salt, okay? And I'm going to be adding all these onto my chicken, but first I am going to pat dry the chicken wings, okay? You want to make sure that there is little to no liquid on your chicken wings so that when you're doing it, it's nice and dry, okay? Then I'm going to be adding all the seasonings onto the chicken. Of course, you can use seasoning of your choice, but these seasonings work really well, okay? Once I've got all the seasonings on, I am going to mix this with my clean hands. I'm going to mix this thoroughly until all the seasoning is in the right place. Of course, I am going to list everything in the description box below, so please do check that out, okay? And also to remind you, don't use too much seasoning because the teriyaki sauce is very flavorful. Otherwise, it will just be a bit too much. So now I am going to be air frying my chicken wings. You can also fry your chicken wings or bake them in the oven, but I don't want to fry this, okay? So I am air frying this. I'm trying to be a bit health conscious, so I'm going to be air frying it. Then I'm going to use some sunflower oil. This is like 2 carb spray sunflower oil, and I'm just going to spray a little bit onto the chicken wings so that it can sort of crisp up a little bit as well. Once I've got everything in my air fryer, I am going to be air frying this for 20 minutes on 200 degrees, and then later on I will increase the heat and then let it in for about 5 more minutes. For the teriyaki sauce, I've got dark soy sauce, brown sugar, honey, oyster sauce, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil and some ginger and garlic. So I'm just going to add all of this into a bowl. Then I'm just going to mix everything together until it's nicely mixed together and the sugar is also dissolved in the liquid. Then I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of water as well and give that a good mix. I will also be adding some sesame seeds, which is totally optional, but of course it elevates the flavor, so do add that if you have it. I'm then going to place this on some medium to low heat, and I'm going to allow this to simmer for about 2 minutes on sort of low heat, okay, until it comes together nicely. So after about 2 minutes, it is looking nice. I'm just going to give it a nice quick stir, and then I want the sauce to be a little bit thicker, okay? So to do this, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch, to a tablespoon of water. I've mixed this together, and then I am going to add this onto my sauce, okay? And this is going to add a thickening factor to the sauce. You don't want it to be too thick. You still want it to be a little bit runny, okay? So if you find that your sauce is too thick, just go ahead and add a little bit more water into it, because you want the glazing to be light. Just like so. That is how you want your glazing or your teriyaki sauce to be, okay? So the teriyaki sauce is ready. That is how simple it is to make this sauce. And I am going to set this aside and go and check on the chicken wings. So after 20 minutes, the chicken wings are done and they are looking so good. Golden brown. It is crispy on the outside, moist on the inside. I wanted to show you how it looks like, and then I am going to flip these around because the other side is not as crispy as I wanted. I'm going to flip this around, increase the temperature to 210 degrees for about 5 minutes. Even though I initially set it for 10, I checked back on it around 5 minutes time and they were brilliant, so that's what I did. Okay, if you want it more crispier, by all means allow this to crisp up even more. So like I said, after 5 minutes, I checked back on them and they were looking great. Okay, so at this point, my chicken wings are done and I am just going to take this out of the air fryer and place this into a bowl. Look at how nice they are looking. Okay, so delicious. You can have this by itself. You don't have to put it in the sauce, but we are making teriyaki wings, so that's what we are going to do. So after I've placed everything in the bowl, I am now going to drizzle on the sauce, and I'll do this in little batches, okay? So don't just dump all the sauce on the chicken, but just go as you please. If you want more, by all means add more, but do it in stages so that you sort of can control the amount of sauce on your chicken, okay? Some people like their chicken really drenched, others don't. I just like it a bit in the middle, okay? And of course, there were some sauce that were left over. You can store this in the fridge for maybe up to a week and then redo this again, or just simply use it as a Dunkin' sauce. It works really well. I'm just going to add a little bit more sauce. And that is simply how simple it is to make teriyaki wings. It is done. It is so good. I had mine with some chips and some salad. You can have yours with anything you like. You can have it on its own. You can have it with rice, anything that you want. Okay, if you made it so far in this video, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also press notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up, like this video, share this video with everyone, and comment below and let me know if you will be trying this recipe. And if you do, also comment below and let me know how you find it. As you can see, I am truly enjoying it. So I will see you next time in my new video. Bye.